In the quiet town of Willowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and a serene lake, lived a young couple named Emily and Ethan. They were the epitome of young love, their hearts intertwined like vines in a secret garden. Their shared dreams and aspirations brought them even closer, until one day, an unexpected twist threatened to unravel their bond. Emily was a vivacious and imaginative young woman who had always been drawn to the magic of music. Her eyes would light up at the sound of a melody, and she could spend hours lost in the lyrics of her favorite songs. Her passion for music was infectious, and she often introduced Ethan to new tunes that would quickly become the soundtrack of their relationship. One sunny afternoon, as Emily was scrolling through her social media feed, she stumbled upon an enigmatic advertisement for something called the Harmony Society. The ad featured a picture of Taylor Swift and promised a community of devoted fans who believed in the power of music to change lives. Intrigued, Emily clicked on the link and was led to a website filled with testimonials from people who claimed that joining the Harmony Society had transformed their lives in unimaginable ways. As Emily delved deeper into the website, she discovered that the society organized events, workshops, and gatherings centered around Taylor Swift's music and messages. It promised to connect like-minded souls through the shared love of her songs. Emily was captivated by the idea of being part of a group that celebrated the artist she adored so much. Without thinking, she signed up, her heart racing with excitement. However, as Emily became more engrossed in the activities of the Harmony Society, Ethan began to notice changes in her behavior. She started spending less time with him and more time attending society events. She seemed distant, as if her thoughts were wandering in a realm he couldn't access. He felt a growing concern, worrying that the society might be exerting a negative influence on her. One evening, after another day of Emily's absence, Ethan decided to confront her. He arrived at her doorstep with a bouquet of her favorite flowers, hoping to rekindle the spark that had once burned so brightly between them. Emily opened the door with a distracted smile, her eyes gleaming with a strange fervor that Ethan couldn't quite comprehend. "Ethan, you're here," she exclaimed, her voice tinged with an almost reverent excitement. "I've missed you." Ethan handed her the bouquet, his brow furrowing as he asked, "Emily, what's been going on? You've been so distant lately, and I can't shake the feeling that something's not right." Emily looked at him, her gaze momentarily clouded with uncertainty before she blinked it away. "Oh, Ethan, I've just found something that speaks to my soul. The Harmony Society. It's changed everything for me. I've never felt so connected to something greater." Ethan's heart sank as he realized how deeply Emily had been affected by this society. He wanted to support her, but he couldn't shake off the unease that had settled in his gut. He decided to attend one of the society's events with her, hoping to better understand what was pulling her away. The event took place in an old converted barn on the outskirts of town. As Ethan and Emily entered, he noticed the dim lighting and the hushed whispers of people who seemed lost in their own world. Taylor Swift's music played softly in the background, creating an ethereal atmosphere that sent shivers down Ethan's spine. Emily introduced Ethan to some of the members, her excitement evident in her voice. They all spoke of the profound impact the society had on their lives, how it had given them purpose and a sense of belonging they had never experienced before. Ethan tried to keep an open mind, but he couldn't shake off the feeling that something was amiss. As the evening progressed, a charismatic figure took the stage. Dressed in flowing robes, she spoke passionately about the transformative power of Taylor Swift's music and how it could heal even the deepest wounds. She shared stories of members who had found solace and strength through the society, their testimonials resonating with the crowd. Ethan's worry grew into a knot of anxiety as he watched Emily nod in agreement, seemingly hanging on to every word. He had hoped to find answers, but instead he felt a growing sense of foreboding. It was as if the society had a hold over Emily, wrapping her in its enchanting grasp. After the event, as Emily and Ethan walked back to their car, he couldn't hold back any longer. "Emily, I'm glad you found something that means so much to you, but I'm worried. This society, it feels like it's changing you." I don't want to lose you to something that might not be what it seems." Emily stopped and turned to face him, her expression a mix of frustration and sadness. "Ethan, I understand your concerns, but you're not seeing the whole picture. The Harmony Society is a community that embraces love, unity, and the power of music. I've never felt more alive." Ethan took her hand, his eyes pleading. "I just want you to be sure that this is what you want, Emily. I love you, and I want us to be strong together, but I can't ignore the feeling that this society might be manipulating you somehow." Tears welled up in Emily's eyes as she looked at the man she loved. "Ethan, please trust me. I know it might seem strange to you, but I truly believe in what the Harmony Society stands for. It's brought me a sense of purpose I've never felt before." Their gazes locked, each heart torn between love and doubt. In that moment, Ethan realized he couldn't force Emily to choose between him and the society. He had to trust in her judgment, even if it meant letting her explore this path on her own. Months passed, and Emily's involvement in the Harmony Society deepened. She continued to attend events, bringing a newfound sense of purpose to her life. Ethan, though still concerned, began to respect her choices and supported her as best he could. He hoped that, in time, Emily would find the balance between her love for him and her newfound passion. One fateful evening, as twilight cast long shadows over the lake, Emily sat by the water's edge, lost in thought. Ethan joined her, and they watched as the stars began to twinkle in the darkening sky. "Sometimes I feel like the world is so vast and we're just tiny specks within it," Emily mused, her voice tinged with both wonder and sadness. Ethan wrapped his arm around her, pulling her close. "But even as tiny specks, we have the power to make a difference, to touch each other's lives in profound ways. And that's what love does. It connects us, makes us stronger, even in the face of uncertainty." Emily rested her head on Ethan's shoulder, a peaceful smile gracing her lips. "You're right, Ethan. Love is our anchor, our guiding star, and I'm so grateful to have you by my side no matter where this journey takes us." As they gazed at the stars, their fingers intertwined, Emily and Ethan knew that their love was stronger than any challenge. Whether it was the enchanting allure of a music-based society or the uncertainty of the future, they would face it together, their hearts beating in unison,